Ash vs. Evil Dead podcast, episode 6. We watched The Killer of Killers tonight. What did you think, Phelan? Sucked.
It was fun. The restaurant fight scene. The beginning part was kind of confusing.
With Lucy Lawless and Amanda, or?
Yeah.
I keep calling her Lucy Lawless, but then the cop by her character name because I don't know the actress. Well, Ruby, I guess Ruby and Amanda. Well, I mean, I guess that's leading up to whatever Ruby's thing is. They sure are drawing it out, though. It feels like it's like, well, she's gonna make a cameo each episode until she finally does whatever she's gonna do.
Yeah. So just get to a point with her.
At least it was interesting. I mean, they took her to hell, I guess. Whatever they did, where they took her in the flames.
Yeah, I do like that Amanda just sees that happen. She's like, oh, well, I gotta go get Ash, so I'm gonna just drive away.
Yeah.
She accepts that she just disappeared in that fire pretty quick.
Yeah. Can I just say, that CGI skeleton corpse was horrible.
Yeah, that was definitely the weakest part of the episode.
I mean, because, like, I know they try to use practical when they can, and I really appreciate that. But I don't mind using CGI sparingly, but it's painfully obvious when they use extended CGI, like that doll and, like, this corpse, that it's not even good for today's standards. I mean, that looked like an old, like, PS1 game or something.
Yeah, like, why don't you just use, like, effects to enhance the thing, like that demon, I'm forgetting the name of it again. The one where it moves, but the mouth doesn't.
Yeah, Elegos or something to that extent.
Yeah, like, just have it enhance something. You could just have had that be, I don't know, a zombie-ish looking thing, whatever, that would have worked.
Yeah.
Deadite-ish, whatever, but...
Because, like, when the skeleton thing comes out of the fire, I can understand, like, you don't want to have an actor in the fire. Or you could add CGI fire or whatever around a real person. They could have had just a person in burn makeup, and it would have been more effective than that.
Stupid CG skeletons.
Because it really did look really old. It didn't even look like CGI from today.
Yeah, it was pretty bad looking.
Yeah, even compared to that doll, the doll was better CGI than this was.
Yeah. Oh, I think it doesn't help because this was a bigger thing that kind of stuck around longer than the doll even.
Yeah, well, it didn't move around as much as the doll too. Moving it helped kind of disguise that it wasn't the best CGI, but this one didn't, like, dart around like the doll did. But overall, I mean, I liked the fight at the end too. It reminded me a bit of Shaun of the Dead. They're kind of like, just like, it's a set piece to do physical slapstick gore, and they'd use that to pretty good effect there.
I like that, Amanda, she's not convinced that something weird's going on, though, until that. Like, she saw a fucking skeleton attack this other woman she was with and make her disappear, and then she's like, no, it must still all be Ash. Until they get attacked at the diner.
I guess because she saw him helping and killing it? I don't know. Yeah, she seemed very easily swayed.
Logic with her.
Yeah, she's either very easily swayed or she's a good actress and she's pretending to be able to get down to what he's actually doing. It's possible, but it's probably just they're just like, let's move on. She's with them now. I liked when Kelly was beating up the Deadite in the meat slicer.
Yeah, that was great.
That was pretty good. It would have been great by itself anyway. Like, they had a great shot where the blood's just running down the screen. But the fact they had that shot of Pablo and Ash in the doors just watching and smiling as there's, like, blood splattering on the windows, that was a good shot.
Everyone was just full of quips, too, once the battle started in this one. Quips and puns just flying everywhere.
Everyone had one, yeah.
Even the Deadite. He's my biggest fan.
I love Ash appears to be working on, like, Zena logic, where it's like, oh no, I'll just kill anyone, but oh child, it's different now.
Well, that's why Michael Hurst directed this.
Yeah, Michael Hurst directed this. For those of you listening, if you don't know who that is, he was Aeolus on Hercules: The Legendary Journeys. So, because they're filming in New Zealand, get a lot of old buddies
And he
back.
directed a lot of both shows, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He did a lot of directing when he was on there, and he's actually a really good director for like TV stuff, especially because he always kind of added things that were above what just trying to churn something out. He always comes up with creative stuff, so it fit in with Evil Dead just fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that was funny. We didn't know until we saw the credits and Michael Hurst. Like, oh, okay.
I love that kid died though, because I didn't think that was gonna happen.
I thought they were leading up to something, that he was going to do something like come out with the gun or something like that. But they're like, nope, fan.
Yeah, just kicked into fan. I guess the Deadite like supercharged that fan, because I don't think normally if you threw someone up into a fan that's in a diner, it'd cut you up. Must be the Deadite evil or whatever inside that fan.
I appreciated that the intro to that kid was him farting and shitting.
Yeah, it was shitting.
In the urinal.
Intro was shitting.
I was like, I thought it was going to be like, oh, funny big burly guy or something. It's like, no, it's just some little kid.
Yeah. There were two, like, younger people, too, outside the diner when the evil crashes into it. They just get fucking mauled.
There's an ice skate in the head.
Yeah.
They had a lot of great physical gags in this.
Yeah.
But like, this kind of emphasized the point, the thing that always sticks with me about this is something that was kind of any kind of possession show. It's kind of like that, like Supernatural does it, where you can save people from possession. Like, you can depossess them and they'll be okay. Only if they're an important character, though. Otherwise, dead. You're just gonna get decapitated and killed. And I realize, like, you're not gonna stop in the middle of this and just like, let's try to depossess everyone. But when you dedicated the last portion of the last episode, the whole thing to depossessing.
When you're a Deadite, though. Well, that was
you
different.
can. Ash was depossessed.
I guess.
I mean, I realize no one's like actively
A lot of the
done
time
it,
it
but
happens
Ash was
though when
possessed
someone's dead, so...
No, it doesn't really, though.
Well, it seems like a lot of the time they die and then they're Deadite. But...
Maybe they try to do that more now, just to be like, look, let's not worry about trying to save them and just, get to decapitating.
Yeah. Like,
but it seemed like, they were blown back, but not everyone had to have died from that in the diner.
No,
like that cop guy was probably fine.
Dead, but...
Yeah. Like, I'm fine with them, like, sawing people,
moot
but...
if you depossess them, and then it's like, yay, we got it out, and they just fall over dead.
Yeah, I guess.
But yeah, I suppose. How did Ash get unpossessed, though?
I think it was just the sun came out.
Yeah.
Which I don't think even really
makes
makes sense.
That was a really odd one.
Yeah, maybe his love for Linda. Because I think in the second one... when he's possessed again, because it happens a couple times, when he's chasing after Annie and he knocks her out, and then he finds the stupid magnifying glass necklace that he gave Linda. He's like, Linda! And he cries, and then he's back to normal. So the power of love saved him. I hope that's a callback. They have, like, fucking magnifying glass necklace.
Could have saved that waitress through the power of wanting to bone him in the bathroom by their fucking stall of urine. We just pee in a corner. We don't have urinals. We just have this little stall for you to piss in, I guess.
The most disgusting bathroom in the world.
That would stink so much, is going in there. There's just this fucking little corner of urine.
It was satisfying to see Amanda shove his face into the piss, though. He was so sleazy when he's like up against her on the stall and checking out her boobs. Like, it's like, oh, this is getting into bad territory.
He was being pretty skeezy.
Yeah.
Like with the waitress.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's definitely skeezy, over the line, whatever. But I guess there's a difference between like trying to get someone to bone you in the bathroom and like slamming them against a wall and
Oh,
getting
he
all
was
up.
fighting her.
He
It's
was
just
fighting
like,
her, yeah. But
he didn't
the
just do it to check out her boobs. It's just he took the moment to do it, and then
yeah,
he got beat up for it.
yeah, which he deserved.
Yeah.
But yeah, there were a lot of great moments in this when it went over the top. I think, some of it was a little off, like the CGI skeleton and when it gets a little skeevy, but I guess there's a payoff to it. So he has that fantasy of like Amanda saying that she wants him to fix her strings or whatever the tennis analogy he was using.
Yeah, something like that. Stupid. I wish the skeleton had said that to him.
The skeleton was the romance that got away. You know what the skeleton reminded me of? Something from Xena or Hercules back in the 90s. Because they would do that. They would have, like, the CGI skeleton that was really silly that they'd have to fight. But, back then, they didn't really have the
It's more
capabilities we have
acceptable
now.
to have really shit CG
Yeah.
at that point.
You remember they had that episode when Xena was pregnant, and they were trying to come up with, like, ways Lucy Lawless could fight that did not involve Lucy Lawless fighting, and they had her do the dream sequence where she peels her skin away, and she's a CGI skeleton.
Yeah.
Fighting Alti, and they're both CGI skeletons. So amazing. That's what it reminded me of. That's what I was thinking of. That exact fight. It's funny, too, because they have the people that were involved with Zena and Hercules working on this. Not just Michael Hurst. I'm sure they have a lot of other people involved that they worked with.
Just Michael Hurst.
Well, I mean, and Lucy Lawless, of course.
Is Kevin Sorbo gonna show up?
When's Kevin Sorbo gonna show up? That New Zealander, Kevin Sorbo. Oh my gosh, that'd be amazing. They gotta get some more of the old crew.
Comes out of an outhouse in an episode with some Cheetos.
If they got Kevin Sorbo on the show, he came out of an outhouse and then just died. That was it. He just cameos to get killed in a shithouse. I'd be like, that is the greatest cameo they ever did. Like, I don't think they could top it.
As Hercules.
Kevin Sorbo is Hercules. They do like those episodes where like Kevin Sorbo is Hercules in the present day when he's in the Evil Dead world. So good.
Here.
Oh, I'm just an actor, guys. Wink. Let's do the Evil Dead theme song. Da-da-da! Oh, I guess there really isn't anything else to that. Let's add some lyrics to it. Ash versus Evil Dead.
Evil Dead!
Evil Dead! Kevin, get out of here. No, we need to get Robert Trevor back in here. Get old Salmonius. Hey, guys! You fighting some Deadites?
Killed horribly.
Split in half. Long ways.
I just got out of jail and then I fell into a time warp and
His head splits open so that the intro falls out of it. So good.
I was the Night Puncher.
I was the Night Puncher. I'm so glad that turned out to be him. I'm so glad. So we're
going into some tangents there. Though.
Yeah, we're off track a little bit. Was there anything else we didn't cover you wanted to talk about?
That kid dying is pretty funny.
Yeah. I thought maybe they were going to lead up to him, like, joining them or something. I'm like, are they going to have, like, a little kid?
I thought he was going to do something. I thought, like, when he was running towards them, that he was going to, like, save them or something, just knock the Deadite over or something, but nope. Nah. Fan.
I hope that was Michael Hurst's idea. I hope he's just like, can we do this and then murder this child? Can we do that?
Yeah, kind of weak start, that stupid CG skeleton, but then the diner stuff's all pretty good after you get past Ash's weird hitting on the waitress.
Yeah, like, they were making up for lack of carnage last week, I think. Just
Yeah,
massacre everyone. Yeah, I think that about covers it. I liked it pretty well. It was a little uneven, but the parts that were good were really good. So
yeah.
definitely recommend people catch up and support the show. It definitely needs the support. Even if it's renewed for another season, it does need people to support it. If it sounds like something that you'd want to see,
So do it.
do it.